G'day, g'day. Chrissy from Footprint here. Yeah, surprise live after the news that President Donald Trump has and his wife have both tested positive for COVID-19. Some would say poetic justice. He's still the president, and it's still wish no harm, but like I said, a bit of poetic justice maybe. Yeah, so I'm going to wait and see if a couple of people hop on. It doesn't matter. I'll wait a couple of minutes and then get into it. As most of America will be waking up to news 6:40 on the East Coast of America, 6:40 a.m. This is the news you'll be waking up to. Breaking overnight, Donald Trump has tested positive for COVID-19, as has the First Lady, Melania. Yeah, very almost ironic, you could say, almost. It's had a bit of a hello, old spirit art. Haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're okay. Yes, I'm hopping on early morning US time. I didn't do Wednesday morning as usual because it clashed with the debate. I wanted to watch the debate, and then we had a lot of stuff planned, so I didn't do Wednesday morning live. So yeah, malaria too. I don't know. I haven't heard about malaria. We'll just be looking at COVID, and also at. I don't think his debate performance really made any difference with his base. It was pretty disgusting. Might have made some difference with some representatives and people in, in power in various states, but Republicans in various states. But probably not. Yeah. So his debate performance was pathetic. It wasn't a performance. It was just, I'm going to stand here and yell the whole way through so nobody can say anything to, that I have to reply to. Now, at the moment, Trump is asymptomatic. Sterling, Linda G's friend who comes on every Sunday your time, Monday my time, he said that Trump may have had a mild case of it early on. If that is the case, there have been interested. He said it was fake. Oh, no, it's true. He's got it. Of course, he would come out and say it was fake. He can't deny it. When did he say it was fake? I'll have to have a look. I'll bring up the internet, the feed on here. Yeah, he said it was a fake thing and a hoax. Yeah, how does it feel to be fake real sick? That's exactly it, old spirit art. Trump wants to oust FBI Director Chris Wray after the election. Don't think that's going to happen. Well, they have to go into lockdown, which he'll probably, oh, it means no rallies. He'll probably go into withdrawal. What do you think? You mean day 3, no rally? Oh. Yeah. No sympathy. I mean, you don't want. It's a very nasty virus and all that, and it can, you know. Yeah, no rallies. Oh my God! But he went out today after he was told he was suspected of having it and getting the test and having the test done, and he still went to an event. He didn't cancel. He still went to it. Mind you, he'd already found an excuse not to do the second debate, which was the presidential debate. The Commission to Presidential Debates said that during the next debate, future debates, anyone talking over their opponent during their time, interrupting them, would have their mic cut. And apparently he came back and said, hi, Becca. In that case, he wouldn't do it. You reckon he's lying, Becca? Well, have a look at that. It might be an excuse not to do the second, not to do the second debate and save some face. Let's have a look. We'll see if he really is sick or if he is. No, I've got no sympathy for him, you know. Oh, yeah. Getting out in the fresh air and golfing, yeah. I am more concerned if he did have it, if he does have it, did he expose Joe Biden to it? That'd be my biggest concern. Oh, yes, of course he is. Oh, he probably, yeah, he could be doing it for sympathy as well. You know, you've got to vote for him now. You've got to support him. He's so sick. I don't think that will make any difference to the outcome of the election. What time is it where you are, Becca? Aren't you on the West Coast? It'd be like, bloody hell, it'd be like 3:45 in the morning. Oh, yeah, he'll probably, I pumped this stuff into me and I recovered. Yeah, it'll be pump up pharmaceutical sales. 4 a.m. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I'm going to start, having waited for a few minutes. And, you know, I just thought I'd do a live and get it out there. So, we were just saying how shocking it would be for him to not have any rallies. Oh my God. But if it is true, as Effie used to say from a show that we had over here called Acropolis Now, her saying was, how embarrassment. How embarrassment if it's true. You're still watching, you're still guzzling coffee. Anyway, I think we'll get into it. Firstly, we'll see if it's true. Is this true? Does Trump have COVID? Yes. but it is letting him have an out. He's relieved because it gives him an out of a few things, as you were saying, Becca. You know, a way of escaping a few things, like another debate. Yeah, so Eight of Cups. He might even use it as an excuse to, I'd like to say he'll use it as an excuse to walk away. But he's thinking about it, but he's too scared. He's too scared. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, he's given it. This is the Trump family. He's given it to his family as well, not just Melania, but Jared and Ivanka. All out in the cold. Out in the cold. And Temperance. You know, he might be one of those asymptomatic buggers. That would just, ugh. Hi, Uncover the News. Hi, Felisa Blackman. How are you? Reading on Trump's reported diagnosis of COVID-19. But this can be used, it can be a sign for needing medication, needing treatment. Tennis, ooh. I don't think it's going to go easy on him if he does have it. I think he's going to have a really hard time. We've got out in the cold. They might say, sorry, Mr. President, there's just no ventilators available for you. Yeah, but if he's got it, he's not in for an easy time. He's relieved that it's given him an out for a few things, but Knight of Wands. Yeah. I think he may have, if he has had it before, a mild form. Hello, Mystical Marina. It's not gonna be that way this time. Because we are starting to hear cases of people getting it a second time. The Hierophant, oh, this is definitely going to have an effect on government. Yeah. Hi, Mystical Marina. You know, I think it is true. Sorry, Becca, to disagree, but I think it is true. And I think that, at first he's relieved because he doesn't have to do another debate. He can get out of debates. He can get out of having to talk to people. Is he going to do an address to the nation like Boris Johnson did? Probably not. Yeah, 25th Amendment, get out of jail free card. They might be looking at that. His health. He might be saying, well, you know, it's had such an effect on my health. Maybe he's been told that he doesn't have the votes. So I do think he does have it. Does he have it? Isolation. Isolation. It's real. The isolation is real. Yeah, he does. And Melania's got it too. Yep. Queen of Cups, she's got it too. Let's have a look on the bottom. Ooh, look at that. That was on the bottom of the deck. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, it could affect his heart. It affects the hearts of really healthy people. It's going to hit him quickly. Quickly. Resources. He's going to be demanding the best of everything. He's going to be demanding everything. I want this. I want that. You have to give me this. And they do. He is the president of the United States. They have to put every resource they can towards, you know, looking after him. Ooh, judgment. That's not necessarily a good pair. And then we've got this fellow in here as well. If he's going to take him down, it's going to happen pretty quickly. But I heard a very good, I can't remember if I said this the other day, but I've heard a very good description of him, of Trump, a few days ago on one of the shows, and it was someone had said to the anchor, she said, somebody told me he's like after a nuclear explosion, he's like that thing that just keeps surviving. Now that he has a pre-existing condition, yeah. As long as he survives, he won't give a rat's ass. He wouldn't even care if, you know, if it took Melania or something, he'd just play it up for the election. I'm going to ask, was Biden exposed? I mean, they stood quite a ways apart, but, you know, air-conditioned auditoriums and things like that. Yeah, cockroach, yeah. Anyone ever watch Alf when you, in the 80s? I remember watching it, and they had, apparently he's from memory, his nemesis was a giant cockroach called Old Blue Eyes. Yeah. So so was Biden exposed at all? Ooh. That's not the best sign. Illness. The devil reversed. That's not too bad. Recovery, illness recovery. So 5 of Pentacles, he might be put in isolation. I think he probably is going to be put in isolation. Ooh. The change. Five of Swords reversed. Peace after trouble is the Five of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands, his ships will come in. He's got better cards. They both have the Death card and the Devil, but the Devil for Biden is reversed, which is a good thing. So this is a change in the dynamic, out in the cold, change in the dynamic. I reckon they're going to ask questions. Did Trump know that Hope Hicks was, because it looks like she could have been showing symptoms the day of the debate. 7 of Cups. There's going to be a bit of confusion for a while. Yeah, this is the debates are going to be off. 2 of Cups. Geez, I wonder if they could both be taken out by this. Wouldn't it be interesting if Harris and Pence had to step up into the top rows? They're going to have to change their plans and isolate him for a while, but not as serious. It's just like precautionary, I'd say. So a change in their immediate plans, isolating him, you know, keeping him blocked off from people. He's going to get an outpouring of support. I don't know about Trump. 2 of Cups. But he, you know, he could get mildly symptomatic or something, or symptomatic of something else. But yeah. So yeah, I think Biden's probably going to have to be put into, they'll do everything they need to keep him safe as well. It was disgusting, wasn't it? Oh my God. On the most part, I think Biden handled it as best he could. There were a few times when he was like, fell into the I'm going to bite back trap, but not too much. I like that he spoke down the camera, you know, to you people out there. I'm talking to you. I'm addressing you. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. You know, Donald Trump did not once look down that camera and address the people watching. Hi, Larry girl. Well, that's you fed your kitty. You don't have to hang around, Larry girl. It's just I was watching the stories and I thought, oh, I should do a live, especially as I missed Wednesday morning. The debate here at my time went from basically 9 till 10:30 and then some analysis afterwards, and then we had to go out. We had a pretty full day after that, so I just didn't have time to hop on. So now, Pence. Has Pence been exposed? Yes. If he went there knowing that he'd been exposed, that's the question I think can quite rightly be asked. Did you know you'd been exposed? And why did you go to the debate and expose? You know, why didn't you cancel? But he would never admit to that. Is Pence just, has Pence been exposed? The high priestess, no wisdom. Totally stuffed it up, clouded insight, blocked intuition. Because that's the other big talking point. Has 4 of Wands, freedom, moving away, moving out. I don't think he has been embattled Could be. Moving away. I think he's being isolated too. He's possibly got it, but has Trump got it? 10 of Cups. I think there's going to be a few Republicans. And then he was at Minnesota, like day after the debate. 4 of Cups. You know what? There's going to be a lot of people who are saying, Trump says it's not real, and Trump says, don't worry, and he's got it. He was lying to us. But there's going to be some who will say, oh, he was deliberately exposed, blah, 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 you know. You go to sleep, Larry girl. 6 of Swords reversed. Oh, not a very good time for him. Unable to move on. Stagnant. Yeah, he's been put in isolation. He's been put in isolation. Lack of strength. You got it. King of Cups. King of Cups. I don't think he's going to react well to that. You know how they say the most righteous of people can often be the worst people behind doors? Reverse the King of Cups is a bully and an abuser. Chariot reverse. Momentum. Screech! Yeah, I think Pence is going to have to go into isolation as well. Hi, Helena Harrison. Welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for joining. If it's your first time on the chat, if you watched me before, thank you. Thumbs up would be nice. I know it's early morning and all that. But, you know. Yeah. Yeah. This thing about white supremacists, that's just wrong. He was asked to condemn them and he said, stand back and stand by. I was watching John Bolton. He's lost a lot of weight. Anyway, he says, no, he knew what he was saying. Will Hope Hicks be fired? Oh, interesting question. Page of Cups, emotional news, 2 of Swords, imbalance, injustice. 4 of Cups. New. 6 of Swords. She's in for a bit of a rough time. I think imbalance, injustice. He might fire her. The Empress up reversed. Five of Wands reversed. Conflicts averted. Problem resolved. Might try it. She's got a lot of reversals in the 9 cards there. The Empress reversed. It's not you know, dependence on others. He depends on her a lot. He depends on her a lot. So she might get fired, but it's all going to work itself out. They might try, but I don't think she's too popular with Melania. Okay. I got a new deck. It's the Line Strider Tarot. Absolutely gorgeous. It's by CLO Thompson. CLO Thompson. This is it. I did my sorting and touching every card and stuff. And yeah, so I thought I'd have a look at that. Okay. Will this affect the election? I don't see it affecting the election. If they don't get, well, you know, the only, is Trump going to try and use it as a way to get out of jail free? He's relieved that he's got to go into isolation. 10 of Cups. That's the Republicans. The Republicans they're chattering amongst themselves about this. They're chattering amongst themselves. The birds chattering. These are two parrots, and parrots are particularly noisy birds. I like the little party hat, or the sleep hat on this one. King of Pentacles. Here he is. Gift. Bouquet here. Gift. He's viewing it as a bit of a gift. Hi Zelda. Hi Georgie Moon. The Hierophant. Government institutions. This is the second time this has come up with regard to Trump. Administration. Page of Cups. He's really surprised. He's really surprised. He never ever thought he would get it. He's really surprised. 7 of Cups. And he is just, yeah, he really, really bought into his own illusions. Really bought into his own illusions. Wheel of Fortune. It was bound to happen. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It was bound to happen because he would not take the minimum of precaution. Like he stood up there in that debate the other day. Says, I've got a mask, I've got an ear. And he takes it out. You know, but the question I'm asking, is he going to use it to try and get out of it? He's out in the cold again still. He had the 5 of Pentacles in the other spread too. I'm asking if he's going to try and use it to get out of things, to sneak away. There you go. Sneaking away. 7 of Swords. Page of Wands. I'm doing this because obviously, you know, I've been told that I have to concentrate on my recovery and I can't do the job. Blah, 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 blah. This is the Prince of, or the Page of Wands. Blah, 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 blah. Verbal diarrhea. What else? The Fool. Yeah, maybe looking at it as a way to start a new journey without having to go through this humiliation. Ace of Swords, truth is going to come out. Five of Wands, it's going to cause some argy-bargy, some conflict. I think possibly some confusion as well with the Seven of Wands. They'll be like, what do we do if he has to resign and he can't run? Well, they'll have to put Pence up and attach someone to Pence. I don't think all the rabid Trump supporters will vote for Pence. I don't see it, because they didn't vote for Pence, they voted for Trump. So really interesting. Now I'm going to ask another question. How much of a difference did his performance at the debate make? Apparently 6 out of 10 people surveyed say that Joe Biden won that debate. Well, Joe Biden was the only one answering questions and putting ideas there and challenging, asking challenging questions. Never watched a lot of Gomer Pyle, being in Australia, but I loved Jim Neighbours. Oh, surprise! I can't do his voice. I used to be able to, but if anyone did not know, Jim Neighbours' singing voice was a baritone. So Gomer Pyle, when he sang in a baritone. It was a beautiful voice. So his debate performance, did it make any difference to will it make any difference in the results of the election? Will it make any difference to the results of the election? The Fool. Well, that's a yes card. Set some people off in a different direction, maybe. Seven of Pentacles. That is the assessment card. And one of the things with Seven of Pentacles is look at going in different directions. You know, patience, hard work, delayed success, waiting. Yeah, but one of the things with the seven of Pentacles can be assessing where you are and deciding to go in a different direction. So we've got people starting off on a new journey in a new direction, taking new directions. King of Cups towards Trump, towards Biden, sorry. King of Cups is Biden. It may have undecided voters, independents, push them towards vote Biden. Trump supporters, did he lose any? Four of Pentacles. Some have just had enough. That's Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. No, he's still just hanging on. That was the Four of Cups for a while. It's just stunning cards. Stunning cards. The Empress. No, he's still got that abundant support amongst his core and hardcore Republicans. But Three of Swords, some of them felt betrayed and heartbroken. Some of them were just disgusted by it. We've got Birds again. They just feel like, you know, betrayed by what he did up there. Not, but they've seen him do it before. It might cause some of them to suspend their vote, I suppose. Maybe I can't vote this time. I can't in good conscience vote for Biden, but I can't vote for Trump, and I can't vote for anyone who's supporting Trump. So it could cause some of that. So some sacrifice of votes. 8 of Wands. If they decide to do it, they're going to decide really, really quickly. Hi, GM Dave. Hi, Edna May. 3 of Wands. He's going to reap what you sow. This is the reap what you sow. He some undecided voters and some independents, push them towards Biden. While he's still got an abundance of support with his hardcore Republicans and his base, there's a lot of moderate Republicans who just feel, no, they can't do it, and they might not even bother to vote. You know? So, will it have an outcome? Will it affect the outcome of the election? Let's have a look at what the bottom says. Magician. Miracles. 3 of Pentacles. Group work. People working together. Tower for Trump. Some conflict. That's his words. Stand back and stand by. And it could cause, it's going to cause him some anxiety too. Yeah. It could start a lot of people saying, no, it's not going to make any difference. I can't see it making any difference. Hello, Robin Arvin. I think it will. Enough to change margins, hopefully enough to strengthen Biden's lead. You know, there are a lot of people who did not vote for Hillary because they just couldn't bring themselves to do it. So rather than vote for her, they just didn't vote at all, didn't bother to turn out. There might be a bit of that with the Republicans, even though they're generally pretty good at voting. There's a lot of them who, yeah, might be a lot who just won't vote rather than have to vote for Biden or Trump. They can't. They don't want to vote Democrat, and they can't vote for Trump. And so, yeah. Don't stress, GM. Okay, don't stress about that, Dave. It happens, you know. To red hats, it's freak. Yeah. There's sometimes you see someone comes on and you haven't seen their name before or something, and you're like, are they real or are they not? You know, yeah. Okay. Well, Trump's tax return. I don't think they're going to make much difference. Has the revelations about Trump's taxes really made any difference? Hiya, Santua. Has the revelation about Trump's taxes really made any difference? 10 of Cups. Chatter with the Republicans. They were really, some of them really did believe it. Some of them really did believe it. And now it's causing some talking. Ace of Swords, the truth. It's the truth that came out. 9 of Pentacles, truth. He's not sitting pretty. He is not sitting pretty. The Fool, this foolish son, more's going to come to light, but is it really going to make much of a difference? Because he's still sitting pretty with his followers despite all the truth coming out. 5 of Swords, more abuse, about abuse of I think some of that missing money may be in accounts overseas waiting to pay off his debts. Those $400 million of debt. The Hangman, King of Pentacles. It has given some of them a new perspective on Trump, but not a perspective that makes them walk away. The Moon, there's still more to come out. There's still more to come out. I wonder if that's about who that money is owed to. Page of Wands. Yes, there's going to be more coming out. 3 of Cups. Who that money is paid to. Justice. They're going to be justified in going after these records. Going to find out that they're justified. Oh, it might be happening pretty quickly too. I mean, New York Times they're still releasing stuff. So, ooh, different areas in the world where they're coming from, and manipulation of money. I think he's been milking his campaign and his inauguration fund. I'm going to ask the question. Hi, Carol Nash. Hi, Linda Sandoval. Haven't seen your name in a little while. Nice to see you. I'm going to ask the question. Has Trump been stealing from his campaign and the inauguration fund to get money to pay off his $400 million in loans? You okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm good.
Here's his gorgeous voice.
Oh,
I'm still live, sweetheart.
fine.
That's all right. Nobody can see you. But you've got a gorgeous voice, hasn't he? Got a beautiful voice. And it was his birthday today. So happy birthday, my darling. Yep. Oh, let's hope all goes well with him. No. If Trump can't serve due to COVID-19, Pence unless Pence is sick as well, then Pence will step up. If Pence is sick as well and cannot serve because of it, then Nancy steps up. Yeah. Anyway, what was I asking? Oh yeah, has Trump been milking his inauguration fund and campaign fund for money to pay off his $400 million in debt? The moon. Why, that is a no. King of Wands is a yes. Page of Pentacles is a yes. Five of Wands is no. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles is a yes. Knight of Pentacles is a yes. Justice is a maybe. Yeah, he has. That's where a lot of the money's going. It's going into overseas accounts so he can pay off these debts. Thank you, Linda. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what he's been doing. Entertainment purposes only, YouTube, and everyone is innocent until proven guilty. So we'll say, I'm alleging that that's what he may have been doing, according to the interpretation of the cards. Of course, you know, I always put that disclaimer up. Even probably some of the war money. He has not spent all that money on the war, that much on the war. Where's it gone? Oh, do you think Amy Coney Barrett has been, do you think she's got it? Let's have a look. Most of the Democrats, if they were going to talk to her, were going to talk to her on the phone. But yeah, Amy Coney Barrett, she got it. Yes. Yes. In 3 cards, yes. The Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Look at this Ace of Pentacles. Cute bunny. Cute bunny. Bunny, King of Pentacles. Yes. Nine of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. The Hermit. Yeah, she's going to have to go into isolation. Knight of Swords. Chaos. This is going to cause some chaos. This whole thing is going to cause a mess. It's going to cause chaos. And there's going to be emotional and striking news right around the thing. Right around the ranks. But when was she with Trump? She'll probably go into isolation, but I think a lot of people are getting tested. They're going to get tested. It takes like 4 hours or something, 3 to 4 hours to get the results back. There's going to be a lot of fast testing done. And yeah. That's all right, Marina. Thank you for joining us and have a great day at work. Okay, I know it's Friday morning over where you guys are, but you're rolling your eyes, Larry girl. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Did he know he'd been exposed before the debate? I'm going to ask that question. Did Trump know he'd been exposed before the debate? I'm going to use a different deck. Go back to the Witch Tarot. The Witch Tarot. Been having a big clean up here the last few days. Did Trump know before the debate that he'd been exposed? 10 minutes now, yeah, if you're lucky enough to get it. 4 of Swords. Page of Chalices. 5 of Wands. You know, it looks like he didn't. He didn't know. Got a lot of no cards here. And only one yes. Yeah, it looks like he didn't know. Oh. He didn't know he'd been exposed. That doesn't know he wasn't sick, but he didn't know he'd been exposed before the debate. So there you go. The sun is a yes, but we've got the moon, no. 5 of Wands, no. Page of Pentacles, yes. Lord of the Shadows, that's the devil, that's no. Page of Chalices is a yes. 5 of Athamas, 5 of Swords, no. The Wild Hunt, no. 4 of Athamas, that's a maybe, but there's so many no cards. No, he didn't actually know. You're having trouble with the feeling of hope that you've got there, Spirit Heart. That's classic. Yeah. Another question I wanted to ask. Sorry, I've got a total blank. Trump gets sick. Is it going to cause his supporters to arc up? Hi, Tina Mitchell. Thank you for joining us. Oh, will his supporters start wearing masks? Let's have a look. Four of Wands, that's a yes. Ace of Pentacles, that's a yes. Queen of Swords, that's a yes. Some of them will. Will Mike Pence be the president anytime in the next 30 days? Good question. Abijoli C. I have not, Abijoli C. I have not seen your name before. If this is your first time on the chat, thank you for joining us. If it's your first time watching, thank you. And if you've been watching for a while, still thank you. So same with Tina Mitchell. Oh, Tina, that's a bit mean. Understandable, but yeah. Oh, Linda, I did a read on her the other day. So if you want to watch the Wednesday reading, I've actually done 2 on her, and she has not had good cards in either of them. In fact, Wednesday's was worse than the time before. So I just did a thing with Pence too before, Linda. That yeah, he could be in trouble with it as well. So I think it was before you joined. So earlier in this session, I did a reading on Trump with the virus as well. But you've asked, yeah, I'm going to Abby Jolie C's question: will Pence be in the role of president anytime in the next 30 days? What's on the bottom? 3 of Wands. Oh, his ship's coming in. Page of Chalices. Surprising emotional news. King of Pentacles. An offer he doesn't really want. So let's have a look so there's the 4 from the bottom. Let's have a look at what's on the top here. 8 of Chalices, walking away. That could be Trump. He had the 8 of Cups earlier. The Crone, that's strength. Chaos, Knight of Swords. Look at him. He's like, look at me. I'm riding on a big horsey and I've got a knife in my hand. Anxiety in the next 30 days. You know, harvest, judgment. That's judgment. A harvest card. 8 of Wands. Oh, look, if it does happen, it could happen very quickly. It's going to cause a lot of chaos. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You know, he could. But 15 is nature. That's the Devil. Yeah. He could, but he's going to have... he's not going to find it an easy time at all. He's not going to find it an easy time. Yeah, that could happen. The problem is, I was listening to Kirsten Langston. Now, if she's right, and the people he owes money to are really, 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 really nasty pieces of work, the safest place for him to be would be in the US, because ex-presidents, if they choose the option, get Secret Service protection for the rest of their lives. If he scarpers off to another country, there's always a chance that these nasty people can get him. He doesn't pay his bills. So, which is probably why, yes, I did. Yeah, I did just read on her Asantua. Yeah. Which is probably the reason why he's been sneaking money away so he can pay them and then scarper off overseas. Hi, Estelle. Now, are his right-wing militia supporters, like the Proud Boys and all those groups, are they going to cause trouble if Trump gets sick? Just going to check. I don't normally have reversals in this deck, so I'm just going to do a quick check before I... But I've had a couple, so, you know, sometimes they get put in upside down and stuff. Screw it. They'll come out with it. They'll come out how they come out. So, hi, Kathleen Stafford. How are you? Zelda, my love. How you going, darling? Wild Heart. Hello. What? Yeah. Oh, it is a little bit, isn't it? Probably could just be the light in here. It's night time where I am. It's 7:44 at night, Friday night. So that could just be the lighting in here. But it does look a little bit, maybe it's having the older glasses on, maybe. Anyway, Wild Heart, welcome. Welcome. Hopefully I'll come into focus soon. Larry girl, go to bed. I think Cappy's mum is on or something. I'm not quite sure. It's okay. Go to bed, my darling. Go get some sleep. So, will his right-wing supporters cause trouble if he gets sick? Will Trump's right-wing supporters, and they've already got T-shirts, stand back and stand by, but even more product merchandise is going out with, will you shut up, man, on it. That within 10 hours, there were T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, masks. I'm sure there's probably mouse pads out there and coasters with, will you shut up, man, which I loved. I just thought that was hilarious. But anyway, will his right-wing supporters cause trouble if he gets sick? Five of Cups. Loss. There's going to be some loss. Hi, Sharon, that Flinty. Welcome. Is this a fake infection? Could it be a fake? No, I was, from what I read, he really has been diagnosed with it, but he might use it as an excuse. He's a bit relieved, actually. So 4 of Swords. Yeah, they're standing by, resting. And will they cause trouble? King of Wands. Going to see what happens to their beloved leader. The Magician. They have everything they need to cause trouble at the ready. The one thing of the Magician is having every resource that they need at their disposal. Sorry if I'm tripping over my words. I do sometimes. The world. The world's watching now. The world is watching now. So, Hanged Man, suspension. I think they're waiting to see what happens. Emperor. The Emperor card. Temperance. Going to tampen them down. Going to tampen them down. If he gets sick. 7 of Coins. They're waiting. They're assessing the situation. If he gets sick, they might wait and see what happens. Oh, yeah, Jordan's been traveling with them too, haven't they? Let's have a look at what's happening with him. I would love to be able to use a pendulum. That would be great, but I can't because I suffer from essential tremors. So, oh, Jordan, it's positive too. What about Stephen Miller and Stephen? They're positive as well. Well, you lose weight and you look gaunt when you get this thing. I can't imagine looking at Stephen Miller looking any more gaunt and creepy than he already is. Already does. Yeah. Hi, Kathleen Stafford. Everyone who's been traveling with him is under quarantine. Yep. Well, what's his face? Pretty ghost boy, Jared has been traveling with him too. So, but you know, and all these people, they've been going to big at airports. So of course it's been perfectly safe. Yeah. Uh-huh. What about Nancy Pelosi? Let's see what. Looks like they all might. They might all have to send out their ballots. Nancy Pelosi, Knight of Wands, Five of Coins, out in the cold. Oh, she might need to be isolated as well for a while. Three of Coins, working with others. She's another one the world is watching. Knave of Wands, talking. She's news about her. Eight of Wands, quickly. She got a tower as well. Nancy, she's Knave of Queens. She's going to know pretty quickly, but she's might be in for a tower moment too. Geez, you wouldn't want her to come down with it. If she does, who's next in line to be Speaker? Who's the Deputy Speaker for Nancy Pelosi? Look, I can't blame anyone for feeling a huge dose of, what do they call it? Schadenfreude or whatever. You know, bit of pleasure at somebody else's distress. Schadenfreude or Freud or something. I can't remember what it's called, but you're getting no for Nancy. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, he would, wouldn't he? Chuck Grassley. Yeah, he'd do a better job probably than both of them.
Chris,
Yeah, yes, darling.
how you doing there, Bob?
I'm all right. Oh, you got a few birthday wishes too.
Lovely.
So say thank you.
How long are you going to be on, baby?
Not much longer, actually. About 15 minutes. It's getting a little bit late here, so it's heading towards 8 o'clock. So
Can I get something out of the fridge without being on camera?
yes, you can.
I really don't want to be on camera.
No, you're not on camera. You're completely hidden.
You sure?
Yes.
Because I'm in my job.
James, people can hear you.
There you go, the secret's out. I'm at my refrigerator.
Oh my God, that is worse than when I farted on screen the other day. Oh my God.
It's my birthday.
Now people can see you.
Oh, traumatized.
Oh, you're in a t-shirt, you lying bugger.
Yeah, I know. Lying scoundrel. Lying scoundrel.
Are you sure you're not are you sure you're a Libra and not a Scorpio?
Oh, good.
Oh my God, I thought he was like shirtless.
Oh, I couldn't go that sexy.
Behold my sexy husband. Hang on.
No.
Okay,
I absolutely do not.
I am
want to go on camera.
preserving your anonymity. Hang on.
Thank you.
Here,
really
sparkle
don't.
fart. Sparkle fart. No, this way. This way. There we go. No.
Oh, I really
Here we
don't.
go. Here's sparkle fart. He's
There you go.
camera shy, folks. He's camera shy.
Very private person. Oh, good. Yeah.
Go play with your lava lamp. And I mean that it is actually a lava lamp. I got him a lava lamp for his birthday.
Yeah, right.
It was not an innuendo
Oh no,
or
the
anything.
chambray cheese is dried out, Chris.
The what?
If I pronounced it right, the chambray, I never get it right,
It's-
though.
Camembert.
Camembert is dried out.
Well, it's turbot. It's like 3 weeks old.
Of humanity.
Oh, actually, I mean, there's like this much left. Like tiny little bit left.
Oh,
Okay. Now that my husband.
Really?
Sorry, guys.
I'm out of here.
Oh,
Oh,
sparkle butt to the rescue. Yep. No, he's close. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, it is his birthday, and I did buy him a lava lamp for his birthday. Oh, thank you, Robin. Oh, fair enough. Are you laughing your bottom off? Laughter is always healing. Laughter, find something to laugh at every day. Something, not somebody. And if you can find somebody to laugh with, that's even better. But even if there's nobody around, that you're stuck by yourself for now, find something to laugh at every day, and it will just make you feel so much better. Is Biden and wife Jill okay? Well, I looked at Biden earlier, but let's have a look at Jill. Is Jill okay? Oops. 5 of Wands. She's like, I saw a bit of an interview she had with, I think it was Jake Tapper, and he mentioned his goofs or something or things, and she like clamped down on him laughingly, said, "Oh no, we're not going there." Knight of Wands. She's protective, protection. Eight of Coins, working hard. 9 of Cups. Yes, she's okay. She's okay. 5 of Swords. Seven of Cups. 7 of Clubs, people. Here's the 7 of Clubs. Yeah. They're going to have a look. They're going to, she like Biden is going to have a look at some commitment. There's one of these things is one of the things with the 7 of Cups. It's not always confusion and gaslighting and stuff like that. It's also commitment issues. They might have to look at some of the commitments that they've had. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords is not a good card, but it's also a no card. So if you're asking the question, Justice. Yeah, she's going to be okay. They're justified in spending resources on her as well. As course, Queen of Wands, she is a steady, compassionate, intuitive person. She is, as the Queen of Wands, fiery, passionate, and I saw that in her face the other day when I saw her interview, and her very intuitive. She, as the Queen of Wands here, is going to complement Biden's King of Cups superbly. New journey. So yeah, look, I think she's going to be okay. She's protected and all that. Yeah, she's going to get, yeah, well, look, yeah, I think she's going to be okay. I did Biden earlier. There's some here because he was much closer to Trump. I can do him again if you like, just very quickly, just like 6 cards, but put the dog in it. I've heard that dog joke before, but I can't remember it. The start of it. Malaria. Oh, is that what you meant by? Yes, Melania. Old Spirit Art from early today. She was Old Spirit Art. Old Spirit Art was the first one to join me this morning, and she said, and malaria too. And I thought, had you got malaria too? No, Melania has it as well. Is Biden going to be okay? Star, that's good. 2 of Swords, making some critical decisions and working hard too. He's got that as well. Emperor. 2 of Coins. Dodging things. Yeah, I think he's going to dodge it. I think he's going to, but he's still got the Death again, but that's for changes. He hasn't got like the Devil with it, and he had the Devil before too, but it was reversed, which is good. He hasn't got like Trump had, like the 10 of Swords, Death, and Devil all upright. Knight of Queens. Looking at legalities of things. Yeah, I think he's going to be okay too. They're going to make some changes to the immediate future with things. Oh, that lady, Stephanie lady, she released some tapes of Melania saying, who gives an F about Christmas and Christmas decorations, but I still have to do it. Now they want me to go down and visit these children. And, oh my God, it was. And then all the liberal media, they're not nice to me, but I have to talk to them. Did anyone hear those tapes? Hi, Greta. How are you? How's things in Texas? You're in Texas, aren't you? Oh, Pence is. Oh, so Mother has it too. Oh. Mother has it too. Oh my goodness. It's going to be an anxious few weeks. Let's talk about October surprises. This one's a bang. Shouldn't be surprised, but will Nancy Pelosi be president sometime within the next 30 days? Will Nancy Pelosi be acting as president sometime within the next 30 days? Should be limited in what she can do. 8 of Swords, 8 of Coins. People are looking at that. 2 of Wands. Maybe they have to institute contingency plans. So they're putting in contingency plans in. Strength, that's a strong possibility. 3 of Wands, plans coming through. Ooh, 9 of Wands. She's going to be battled with doing it, but it's going to be a 3 of Swords. Knave of Cups. Be surprising news. 8 of Cups. People resigning and walking away. People walking away. If she does, it's going to be in, well, what people would normally think of as heartbreaking circumstances. The death of the president. Look, if this thing does get him, it's not going to be up. It's not going to be like him losing an election and people jumping up and down with glee. If this thing does get him, jumping up and down with glee is the last thing you'd be wanting to do. But she's got 9 of Cups, 7. There's going to be a period of confusion about what's going on, but there's a possibility she could be. Yeah, she could step into the role, the presidential role with it in the next 30 days. And if she does that, she'll probably be overseeing the election from the White House. Hi, Helena. Helena Harrison. She'll be limited if she has to. She'll be limited in what she can do, but oh, damn, Dave, I don't know about that. Oh, the negative. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I mean, you know, these emissaries, the negative. Whew. You don't want, Nancy Pelosi having to, I mean, she might still have to step in. Interim president, biggest 45's biggest free. Yeah, so, but there's still an element of she might have to. But Pence have to step in as interim president. Let's do that again. I'm going to do it again, even though I did it once. Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands. It'll happen very quickly. Truth will come out about some things. Might actually provide. It's going to cause an anxious time, but it's not going to be an easy time, even though it might initially cause some hope for the Republican Party. But it's really going to isolate him. It's really going to be isolating. Wow. You know what? They'll be testing everyone. They won't just stick with one test so far. I mean, because it can take a few days. They'll be testing everyone daily. You can bet that. You can bet that. They'll be testing everyone daily. They were testing Trump after the election. They probably tested him. Everyone who went to that debate was apparently tested previous. So to go in. So I reckon Trump and Biden are getting tested daily. Oh, I don't know, Tina. I don't know. Yeah, well, is this COVID situation going to stall everything with the SCOTUS nomination? Is it going to stall Focus nomination? 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. It's going to cause trouble. Knave of Coins. I'm going to try and stand their ground, lovers. Right. Yeah, 50-50. It might stall it, it might not. They might try and keep going, but yeah. Okay, what else can we look at with this COVID situation? Anyone else got a question? I've looked a couple of times at a couple of people. Okay, so I'm fine with no more debates. Yeah. Okay. The Texas governor has ordered that all counties only have one ballot drop-off box, mail-in ballot drop-off box each. That's currently being challenged because he wants that brought into effect tomorrow, today, I don't know. Is he going to get away with it? Is the Texas governor going to get away with his removing Texas? You know, some of the counties have a lot of people and they've had like up to 14 ballot boxes and they're being told, no, now you can only have one. And these people come from all over the place and from different places. So will the Texas governor get away? Will he have to reinstate the ballot boxes? Ballot drop-off boxes. This is the law. This is the courts. This is Trump. I don't know if he'll be told if he has to. Will he have to reinstate things? It's looking like he will. 4 of Coins. He's on thin ice. He's on thin ice here. I mean, if this is not just straight out voter oppression. Yes, the case is going to have, yeah, I think he's going to get told the same way that DeJoy got told, reinstall everything. 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups. It's going to try and confuse the issue. But I think he's going to get told, yeah, no, you can't do that. You've got to reinstate them. And it's not his decision. It's the Secretary of State who gives those orders, and the governor can't really do that. As far as I know, in the states run them. It's not the governor who's responsible for those decisions. It's the Secretary of State. So he, you know, it is election interference. I think a lot of these people made the mistake of thinking just because they put somebody in the court or on the benches that they're going to do things, make the decisions they want them to. A lot of these people, you know, yeah, there's a lot who shouldn't be there, but there are a lot who've been put there who, you know, regardless whether they're Republicans or not, or regardless of who put them there, they're going to follow the rule of law with their decisions, especially if they feel that every decision is going to be scrutinised because of who nominated them. So they're going to be. So will the Texas governor go to jail? Well, Trump's going to have to mail his ballot in, isn't he? 10 of coins. Will he go to jail? That's a big yes. 2 of swords, maybe. Oh, Tower, that's a no. Knight of Wands, investigations. 5 of swords, temperance. Now, he's going to be tamped down. He's going to be tempted. He's got the Tower. You know what? No, he's not going to go to jail, but he is definitely going to, they're going to tamp him down in some way. They're going to, will he be forced to resign over this? Will the Texas governor be forced to resign? Bye, Linda. You have a good day. Have a lovely day. Could the governor of Texas be forced to resign? Is he up for re-election? I don't think he is he? Is he up for re-election? Is the Texas governor up for re-election? Greta, are you there? Do you know? Will the Texas governor have to resign? Seven of Cups. Clouded issue. 10 of Coins. Bad taste in the mouth. Queen of Coins. He's definitely going to have to defend himself. High Priestess. Oh, okay. I thought Greta was in Texas. He's definitely going to be feeling isolated. He's got the Hermit again. Knave of Wands. Whistleblowers. Eight of Queens. Yeah. He's definitely in for a tough time, the Texas governor. Yeah. Sorry if I got your state wrong where you live. Yeah, I thought Greta was in Texas. Who's in Texas? Hi, Christine Thomas. Yeah, I know. Hope it's a nice surprise for everyone waking up. Yeah. Does anyone know if the Texas governor is up for re-election? Yeah, so Larry Girl told me, Greta. Texas governor. Greg Abbott, yeah, that's him. He assumed office in 2015 and he reassumed office in 2019. So yeah, so he's not up for re-election. Will he have to resign over this? Emperor, the court, the court's viewing this as an abuse of power and manipulation. They're going to really shine a light on this. Ah, Big Trouble. That's the movie. On Sunday, I was talking about there was something about sending a Doberman pincher up your backside. The IRS or something, or the federal authority. And I said, I can't remember the movie, but I will at some stage. And there, it just popped into my head. Because I was thinking, yeah, they're gonna send that Doberman pincher right up. King of Cups. Biden's going to weigh in on that or something. The Magician. I asked if he's going to have to resign. There's a lot of yes cards here. 9 of Wands. He's going to really cop it from this. 3 of Swords. It's going to cause him heartbreak. 6 of Cups. He might have to resign. Well, we'll wait and see what happens. Hi, Teresa Gillette. Yeah, I just looked that up when he was up for re-election. So I knew a Teresa Gillette when I was, I think her name was Teresa, up in North Queensland when I was a teenager. She had a brother called Gary. Texas should be its own country. Are you a Texan, Dave? Hello with 3 exclamation marks. Teresa, no. Where are you, Teresa Gillette? Where are you? Iowan, you're an Iowan. Okay. You feel like the divine just gave you a big old present. Well, you might be having a good old laugh. You're in Washington State, Seattle. Beautiful, beautiful state. Beautiful state. The Teresa Gillette I knew was up in North Queensland in Ingham, in a town called Ingham. And she'd be in her mid-50s. Yeah. Well, you know, if Trump didn't get that pesky test, he wouldn't be sick now, would he? And you can't trust. He can't trust his own ballot either. Obviously, you know. I mean, it's a horrible disease. It's a horrible disease, and yes, a lot of people are going to see it as divine justice. But, yeah. You don't ever want someone to, you know, have to go through something like that. To have to go through something like that, no matter who they are. All you can do is hope for the best for their health. And, you know, might sound, some people might be horrified at what I'm going to say is, you know, pray. But it's understandable if you don't want to. It's, you know, you can be generous to send a little bit of hope, you know, healing energy his way. Be generous. If you really can't, it's understandable why you can't. Minnesota rally, he was talking about, you know, they must have shoved a needle of Adderall up his ass. He was talking about Joe Biden. Wow, guess who's got something shoved up his razoo now? His razoo. Oh, thank you, Larry. It is what it is, yeah. I am so fortunate and so lucky, personally, to be in Western Australia. If any of you were watching Revealing Light yesterday or whatever, she was talking about a state here that had locked down the borders hard and their economy was still going really well and people were travelling interstate and holidaying interstate. That's where I am in Western Australia. But I have relatives in South Australia, in New South Wales, in Queensland. My immediate family is in Queensland. My mum, my sisters and my brother. My aunts and uncles are in Wollongong and cousins in Sydney and all that, and I have cousins, my niece and aunt and uncle and cousins in Melbourne. And so far, we've been very blessed that none of my family have gotten it, and none of James's family have gotten it. So I've been blessed that way. And, you know, so I'm just so thankful for that. And let's hope that more families can say that, and that not a lot of families have to, less and less families every day have to. Let's just hope that more and more families can come through and say that they've been fortunate and they haven't lost anything to this monster, the virus I'm talking about. Okay, getting a little bit emotional. So let's move on. I don't normally do royal stuff, but I want to know what the Queen thinks about Meghan and Harry's. It's not Harry and Meghan, it's Meghan and Harry reality show deal with Netflix. So I don't do a lot of royal stuff. I generally just, you know, neither here nor there for me, and I don't wish them any ill or anything like that. But I just think this is hilarious, and yes. What does the Queen think about Meghan and Harry's reality show deal with Netflix? Oh, she is the Empress. This is her. What does she think? She was told of their plans. But she didn't know all of it, everything it would entail. They just briefed her briefly on it. They didn't ask her permission. They just told her they were going to do it before they signed things. But there was so much they didn't tell her about the deal. Four of Cups, she's just like, I can't do it any friggin' more. First, that tosser Andrew, and now this woman and my precious grandson. I give up. Look, it was always bound to happen. Something has to happen to drag that family into the modern world. And if they want to remain relevant, if they want people to see, you know, what they're all about and what sort of things that they can do, things had to change. It's a change that has to happen. But she hates it. She feels like she's been stabbed in the back, even though they warned her. Even though they warned her, because she didn't know the whole deal and everything. She feels like she's been stabbed in the back. She's got someone in the US who she's getting to keep an eye on, possibly an ambassador or something, getting reports back from them, or a consular official in Los Angeles. I don't know if they have an embassy in Los Angeles, but a consulate, maybe a consular official or someone who's checking on them and telling tales back to the Queen. Not Yeah, a spy, I suppose. Queen of Coin. But there's a part of her that's saying, well, it is going to rake in quite a bit of dough for them. I can't blame her for being a resourceful woman. After all, when they said they were going to live in Canada, I pretty much cut them off, so they have to be resourceful. They have to be. They've been cut off from a lot. Yes, they were independently wealthy in their own right, but, you know, but she does feel it's a betrayal. She does feel it's a betrayal. Let's do one more line. Honestly, it's like the chickens coming home to roost, and, you know, long-term viewers of me will know Chook's turn emus and kicking the dunny down. This is her getting a dunny kicked down, you know. My sister and I often get into arguments about how important the royal protocol is, and I'm like, because I don't really give a toss. But here's the King of Cups, here's Harry. He's lent a sympathetic ear to her, but he's standing his ground. He's doing what is best for his family, and they're justified in doing it. And they don't have to justify themselves to anybody, really. I mean, they're criticised for living off the public purse. And then when they go and cut themselves away from that purse, or get cut off from that purse, and then set themselves up to earn an independent living, they're criticised some more. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's what it's like. Knight of Swords. It's going to cause it's causing a bit of chaos around the palace. Queenie is in a bit. I think she might be chucking a bit of a temper tantrum actually about this. Seven of Swords. She feels like she's had something stolen from her. Her dignity. She feels like they're attempting to steal her dignity from her. It's got nothing to do with that. You know, they're going to win. And they have a right to win. So, I mean, come on. They don't necessarily need a 27-bedroom, 13-bathroom house, but, you know, 3 of Cups. No, while she can understand their desire to win, she doesn't support it. It's, yeah. Like I said, I don't do a lot on the royal family because really they're pretty boring. They don't interest me that much. But I just thought, oh, I have to read on that. I have to read on that. Okay. Look, guys, it is coming up on 2 hours. Thank you very much for joining me. But I think I'll pack it up. But I haven't done this in a little while. I'm going to grab some oracle cards and I'm going to draw 3 cards. Okay. So we'll just put those over there. And let's see. Be back in a tick. Wisdom of the Hidden Worlds, I think. So let's see. Let's do some wisdom of the hidden worlds. What the oracle cards have for us today. Look, if you guys want to critique me, that's fine, just as long as you don't tell me how I should be shuffling my cards or setting up my desk or whatever, that's fine. But yeah, you know, and it's okay, let's have a look. The ringmaster of scrutiny, discernment, clear vision and details. The arrow master, hitting the mark, intention and detachment. Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance and reaping what you sow. Wow. Be discerning. Go into things with a clear vision. You know what you want and what you have to do. Make sure you have every detail you can about what you have to do. I feel this is about voting. Okay, this is about voting. This is about, I think Kamala Harris, make a voting plan. Make your voting plan and carry it out. Be clear about what you want to, where you want to go. Get all the details right and be discerning. You know, I would actually, if a few polling places you can go to if you go to vote in person, or if you drop off boxes, be discerning. Go and check them out, okay? The day before or something, or whatever. Be discerning. I would say have a backup place to go, because you might go to that place and there could be a lot of people, or there could be people doing their just watching to make sure everything's done right. Be discerning. Have a bit of a backup plan. That doesn't mean voting twice, of course, which I know you guys wouldn't do. But, you know, if there's for some reason you get to the place you're going to go to drop off your ballot or whatever, although, and you just get, a feeling that probably not the best to do it here, have a backup place you can go to. The arrow master, hitting the mark, intention and detachment. There are going to be people at these places who, if you go in person, should either drop off your ballot or vote in person, who are going to be there to try and intimidate. You know that is their intention. Remain detached. If you if you don't have a backup, do not let them get to you. Ignore them. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them intimidate you. By keeping detached and keeping calm, don't let them rile you. By keeping detached and calm, that's what you want. Because if they rile you, that's what they want. Okay? Look, even now, I think there's people start to show up at voting places now and doing things. Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Get out there and vote. Get out there and do your most important job as Americans at this time. Get out there and vote in numbers, as the wonderful Glenn Kirshner says, too big to rig. It'll take time, but there will be abundance. Okay? Your wishes and dreams will come to fruition. There will be abundance. You will reap what you sow by getting out there and voting in numbers too big to rig. Okay? Be aware, there are going to be be people there to take aim at you. These are the people that you should have a backup plan about. But, you know, not everyone's going to have the luxury of being able to have a backup place to go or whatever. So if you don't, remain detached. Don't let them get to you. Okay. Love you all. Stay safe, stay strong, and keep loving each other. Okay? Bye-bye, everyone. Love you.